going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We got a lot to show you guys in the next couple of days. Do us a favor, smash that like button there at the bottom of the screen. We would appreciate it. It helps our algorithm and travels us further into YouTube land so we can get more subscribers, show you guys more videos, and so we can have more fun doing so. Anyhow, let's go out in the shop and see what we got going on.
Okay, so here I got the grill for Larry's truck masked up. We realized when we put it on that the bottom lip doesn't tie into the fender very well because obviously the fender's painted and this part was not painted. So we decided to mask it off and we're gonna paint this bottom part. We also noticed that they trim black this headlight ring for some reason. So our only option there really is to paint that body color instead of leaving it black because there's no trim black on the rest of the truck, so it just doesn't make sense. So we're gonna go ahead and paint that body color, paint this bottom lip body color. Should tie everything together real nice.
So we got Steven's truck here. Victor's finishing it up for primer, and we're gonna go over and wet check it again. And I think we talked about wet checking before on the channel. Wax and grease remover. We're gonna wet the whole truck down. What that basically does is give it a shine, imitates the clear coat, and then we can see if we have any ripples or any imperfections that we want to fix. So it's kind of like a cheat code, I guess. Victor's got the degreaser. We're gonna spray it over the fender and wet check it. Yeah, and look it over final prime. I have earplugs in, so I don't know how loud I'm yelling, if I'm like Austin Powers when he's like, I'm having trouble controlling the volume of my voice. Okay, go. And as he's spraying the degreaser on, I'm gonna try to pick up different angles because I'm trying to pick up different lights in the shop and different reflections and see if there's a low or a high or these fenders are very round, so we want to make sure that there's no flat spots carved into them by accident because we use pretty rigid blocks and most of the cars and trucks we work on we're trying to make straight, or this is very contoured. So and I know we've talked about it before, filler is porous. So I'm gonna clean this off really, really good after because it will absorb into it. I'm gonna use dry rags to clean it. and I'm gonna use air and blow it off. And also, we are not gonna prime this any sooner than 45 minutes. It'll take 45 minutes for all the solvents to gas off, so you never wanna pre-clean something like right before you're priming, just in case. But I feel like blowing on it with air really releases the solvents. And it looks pretty good. He was looking at it that way, I'm looking at it this way.
We got the hood and the fenders for Steven's 6400 in the booth for primer. The doors will be next, then the cab. The plan is to have all of this stuff done today before I go home. Hopefully we can make it. Okay, I got all of Steven parts in the booth except for the cab itself. And as you just saw, I cleaned it. I like using acetone for that first wipe down. It dries really fast and it really does a really good job cleaning up everything, all the residue. Makes it easier for the paint to stick where I'm gonna back tape. So that's my first time cleaning it. I will now mask it all up and then go around it again with this, then wax and grease remover a couple of times until where the towels are clean and I know everything is really, really clean. And then of course, we'll bring somebody else in here besides me and my old eyes to look over any bare metal spots, make sure there's no surface rust forming or anything that I may not be able to see personally with my own eyes. Maybe somebody else with their eyes might see it, just to make sure that everything is good and all of our angles are covered before I start priming all this stuff. So that's what I'll be doing next, masking everything up. Alrighty, Steven Vasquez with the cool 6400. It's time to prime some parts. Everything's in the booth, taped up, cleaned up, and ready except for the cab. While Victor's getting that finalized, I'm gonna go in there and knock that stuff out. But first, today's epic paint mix will be sponsored by Evercoat Super Build. Probably gonna lay down about 2.5 gallons. We'll see. A gallon of this stuff really isn't as much as you think it is. It mixes 4 to 1, so obviously it's not a 2 to 1 to 1 or a 1 to 1 or whatever. So when you think of spraying a gallon of primer on something, this 1 gallon probably, I bet you 2 gallons of stuff gets me 4 coats on what's in the booth. We'll see when I'm done, but that's using a 2.5 tip. That's laying down this hammer, nice and slow and thick and wet. So I'm gonna suit up, and then get after this paint mix. Gotta break out the fresh, clean new suit for this one. Dang, the wife said I was getting fat. I didn't believe her, but looks like she ain't lying. Oh wait. I don't know if that's gonna work, but we'll give it a shot. All right, Steven, you ready? Here we go. All right, we got your stuff here primed, just like I figured. It was gonna take 2 gallons to get all this stuff done. That was 4 coats on all these parts here. So the hood, both the doors, the fenders are primed. As soon as these are ready to come out, which will be really, really soon, we'll get this stuff out and we'll see if we can get the truck over here and sneak the truck in before the end of the day. Thursday, 7:52 p.m. Told you guys I wasn't gonna leave until I got Steven's 6400 cab and primer. Man, the guys, they really gave it their all. I mean, really, really impressed with how hard these guys actually tried. So let's just see if they made it happen. Take a walk over here and look. What? Are you kidding me? Look at that, guys. Looks like I got some work to do. The guys absolutely killed it. Steven, your cab is getting primed, just like I mentioned, just like I promised. Well, I didn't really promise, but when I say I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do something. Thank you, Victor, for staying late. Thank you to my son, Jason, for staying late and getting this thing masked up, getting it clean, getting it looked over, made sure it's good. Thank you to Taylor for doing a great job on the bodywork. Thank you to Dylan for helping out. Thank you to the whole damn crew for killing it day after day, week after week, month after month. I appreciate all you guys. And now I'm gonna go get suited up and knock this shit out. All right, that's gonna do it for tonight, today, this week. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and we'll see you guys next week on the next episode.